Hey, it's Christopher Dixieland Farmer. Today I'm going to be talking about the Osmonds, my Osmonds collection. It's not extensive, but I don't have the first album, Osmonds. It's just not what I'm interested in. You know, it's basically them trying to get on the scene. It gets more interesting once we get to the second album. We got Homemade here with the Double Oven. So Alan, Jay, Merrill, they're enjoying the success from the first album, so they're going out, they're partying, they're having some wild experiences. They're starting to dabble a little bit in drugs, and so the song Double Lovin' is just what it sounds like. It's an exploration of triads and stuff like that. And while a triad by David Crosby is about him with two women, I mean, this is definitely all male, and whether it has to be completely in the family, I don't know, but it's I mean, it's some pretty hardcore material here from the Osmonds. The Promised Land, I mean, pretty obvious what that's about. If you're going to leave me, you know, there's certainly jealousy when you start having these poly relationships. We Never Said Forever, again, you know, about sexual freedom and the loose affiliations. She Makes Me Warm. Yeah. And Show Would Be Nice. I mean, these are, you can see, it's just filthy, really, when you think about it. Especially for such a group. But when you listen to the lyrics, that's when you realize, okay. And then phase 3, I mean, you know, 3, you go from drinking, you go to pot, and then what's phase 3, right? It's the harder stuff. So on phase 3, they are really starting to almost put the Stones to shame with their extravagance and debauchery. Down by the Lazy River, kind of picking up where Neil Young and Crazy Horse left off. Business, you know, it's obviously drug business. Love Is, again, probably with their weird orgy stuff that they're involved with. Taste of Rhythm and Blues, Yo-Yo, those are just kind of rock numbers. He Is the Light of the World. Not ashamed at all at exploring their sexuality, obviously, with the previous album and this album. My Drum, well, we know what he's banging, right? Just, this is to be expected of rock and roll excess. You know, it's coming out in the 71, so predates David Bowie and Spiders from Mars, and even Lou Reed with talking about adult themes. Osmonds Live, I mean, it's just a live album. It's good stuff, but you can see that they are really rocking out. They're really getting into the heavier, harder sounds of their music. You know, inspired by Black Sabbath, but darker. You know, way darker. And again, with their twisted proclivities, I guess. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. I mean, what is that, man? Every time I feel the spirit, we gotta live together. Trouble. I Got a Woman. I mean, they're. And then, of course, we get to the definite dark stuff here on Crazy Horses. This is when Merrill is getting into satanic worshipping, so the Crazy Horses, the 4 horses of apocalypse, coming down, and they're almost welcoming the apocalypse and the death of humanity. You know, Merrill's whole idea here is that the world is destroyed, I guess because of the excesses they've been going through, so they just went ahead and Merrill had the whole turnaround that you just destroy this world. It's nothing but sin. So, you know, songs like Crazy Horses is just that dark bleakness, Hold Her Tight, again, there's other people in the band, right? Alan and Jay, and certainly Donnie, right? So I mean, there's still, you know, song about bondage there in Utah. I guess, you know, where you can marry multiple women, or is that Nevada, or is that Utah too? Yeah. Girl. I mean, Donnie's makes sense, but the other guys, they're way past girls at this point. What could it be? Yeah, listen, everyone knows this album and how just rough it is, and you can see even here in the picture art with the carburetor, with the tree growing out, you know, after the apocalypse, just sort of this apocalyptic vision. Crazy Horses by the Osmonds. And then The Plan. The Plan is more a continuation of Satan taking over and destroying the world. You can see the despair on people, and it's basically a concept album about the end of man. And yeah, I mean, you can look at the troubled look on Donnie's face there, you know, that this is the direction they'd be going. And call off the first creation. It's just, I mean, it's hard stuff to listen to. I'll be honest with you. It's just, it's brutal in its bleakness. It predates, you know, doom rock by decades, right? And this is where I stop with them. I'm like, all right, you guys are going too far, too dark. I can't be involved anymore. It's just not. But these are good albums. I mean, definitely the standout is Crazy Horses and The Plan. But Phase 3, also good. Homemade is it's a little light, but still. You guys are interested in getting into some of this darker stuff. The Osmonds. Just architects of just everything in music, you know, where it would go with excess and then fatalistic imagery. So, Dixieland Farm, everybody. Thanks for watching. Take care.